Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your girl G, and we are diving into some AITAH stories where the tea is hot, and I'm your therapist for the day. And the best part is I can be savage. So am I the a-hole for recording my friend's fiance at her bachelorette party and playing the recording for him? Depending on who you are, because like if it's me, I would want to know. But you know, the one having the party, you probably are the a-hole. Let's see. I was invited to the bachelorette party for my friend's fiance. It was over the long weekend at a vacation rental on the beach. There was booze, a hot tub, great food. It was definitely a hit.
Oh my god!
At one point, I was like, why do you have your phone out? Like, why?
I don't know. I just got here.
At one point, I was on the deck looking at the ocean, and the bride was drunk in the hot tub with two of her friends. Ladies, I hope. She said she felt more relaxed than she had in a while. Wait. You were on the deck? Okay, you were on the deck watching them. Because I'm trying to understand how this person was able to hear what she said if they were far. So, yeah. They were not at the beach. They were in the hot tub, so it's probably close.
Absolutely.
I assumed she was referring to wedding planning. Yeah. One of her friends asked if she was having trouble with the little monster. She said no, that he was manageable for now. At that point, I realized they were talking about my friend's son. Oh. Okay, at this point, I'm hoping it was like a cheating, sort of drunken cheating mood. But if they're talking about your partner's child that you're about to like marry and be with them for the rest of their life, and you're calling him a little monster, that's a bit iffy.
Exactly.
I took out my phone and started recording them. The bride's friends said horrible stuff about my friend's son, and the bride responded positively to everything, which means they always have those conversations behind the person's back, laughing and agreeing. Then she said that it was too bad he wasn't old enough to send to military school.
Bruh.
That's so mean. Oh, I stopped recording when the topic changed. I didn't think they ever realized I was close enough to hear them. Like, even if the person can see you, you have to be like way smarter than that. Even though I'm low-key happy that this person caught it, because no kid should be, I mean, the father is probably thinking he's getting married to the best woman in the world, but she's going to be a step monster. When we got back, I asked to meet with my friend and I played him the recording. He was quiet while he listened. After the recording was finished, he asked me to send it to him, which I did.
Nice.
Then he asked me to delete it, which I said I would do, but haven't yet. Yeah, it's yours, like, keep it. I feel like I'm an a-hole for interfering. I really do. However, I'm worried about my friend's son. Exactly, like, every one of us on the internet are worried about that kid, like, urgently now. Depending on what my friend does, I might need to send this recording to the poor boy's family. I feel like I've overstepped, but what else can I do? So was I being an a-hole? Absolutely not. A child's safety was at risk. I thought it was just like a nosy person, which, like I said, would be good if you were the person marrying them. If you were the partner, it would be nice to know. But this one's even worse. It's a kid, and the child will probably have no say when they're married. It's his wife, should have to live with them. So, yeah, I don't think, not the a-hole.
Absolutely.
And at this point, I'm like, it depends on what. I wonder what the dad is going to do, because he's asking like delete this in case they have any, I don't know, future problems. There should be like no evidence that she didn't like the child to begin with. And there is an update, I think 2 days later. So yesterday, Friday afternoon, I got a text from my friend asking me to block his fiance's number. I was a bit thrown away by the request and asked if everything was okay. He said he couldn't talk right now and asked me to please just block the number. Oh no, I am not blocking the number. Like, they would have had a conversation. They would have had a conversation, and she'll probably be pissed and rant, and she'll send all of those texts. I'll not answer calls or record the calls, but like, I'm not blocking the number. I want to know what she has to say. So I blocked the number. Oh, that's disappointing. I have this. Oh, AI is good. technology is good. So I have this weird glitch with my Android Auto where if a blocked number calls me, it shows up in my recent calls as a missed call on my car screen, even though on my actual phone it doesn't ring at all.
Yeah, boy.
I was driving later and I saw a ton of missed calls from her. There were so many it exceeded what my car would show me. I kept the number blocked. Why?
Because.
I would be too curious to know. There is no way I can stay normal and just like, you know what? I wonder what you want. No. My curiosity would get the best of me and I would unblock you because I need that tea. Later, my friend's best friend, who was supposed to be the best man, called me and asked me if I had heard from our friend. I said yes and asked why. He sent me a screenshot from the fiance's Facebook talking about how people show you their true colors and saying she was newly single. I tried to call my friend, but he didn't answer. Low-key, I'm happy. Like, what am I saying? High-key, it's good news because that kid is safe.
Absolutely.
Tonight, I finally heard back from him. The long and short of it, well, we want the long version, but fine, we'll take whatever we can get. The long and short of it is that he asked her about how she feels about his son. She said he's adorable and sweet. Like, excuse you, what? You have her on 4K saying the opposite, and yeah, she wanted that marriage. She wanted that ring. My friend played her the recording and she asked where he got it. He refused to tell her, saying it shouldn't matter. She immediately guessed it was me because obviously you are the only friend that is not one of her, well, friends. He refused to confirm that. She was angry that he wouldn't tell her I recorded her conversation and said she can't trust him anymore. She called off the wedding. She called off the wedding? It's the audacity for me. You're supposed to be apologizing, and it's a good thing in disguise because that kid does not have to live with all of that. Not a great update, but since so many of you were invested, I thought we needed to know. But I hope they stay called off since it's she who called off the wedding, and I'm hoping that the guy is still not like interested. It's way more important to keep his kids safe than to have that into his life. So the first comment says, so she broke it off since he would not tell her. Did she address what she said on the video? This is crazy. Update me. Like, I need to know more. There has to be more to this, and I'm really hoping he doesn't get back together with her at some point because she's just like, actually, we're not talking about that. Where did you get this video from? Dude, you literally just insulted, like, this is how you actually feel about my kid, and you just lied right now. And she's like, no, we're not talking about that. Let's just ignore all of that. Let's focus on you. How did you get this video? You know what? I don't know how, like, I really cannot imagine how that conversation went. She just ignored what she did, boxed it up, actually acted like it didn't happen, and was just focused on how he got the video and then getting pissed at it. I wonder where they sell the audacity because it's insane. So Opie responds to that comment saying, he didn't give me a word-to-word rundown of their conversation, but from what he told me, once the topic shifted to her wanting to know who recorded her, it never went back to what she said. Exactly. The fact that she has zero accountability, bro, it dodged dynamite, not even a bullet. So I'd like to know what you think in the comments. I hope they really don't get back, and I'll keep you guys updated if I see updates on this. Am I the a-hole? My husband will invite his family and friends over without telling me until that day. He then expects me to clean, run to the store, and prep or cook everything. Okay, I can't even get through the title without getting pissed because it's their house, it's our house. So if people are coming there, and I should know they're coming into our space. I finally just decided to leave the house the last time he told me because I only had 4 hours until the day off, until their arrival. He cancelled. Oh wait, so he could not take on the burden of. This is just too funny. The thing is, his family is constantly judging and talking about each other. So when he says it doesn't matter, they don't care. I know, and he knows he's full of it. First off, I cannot imagine having your full day planned. Like, oh, I'm gonna wake up, I'll go to work, I'll do this. If you're gonna cook, you're going to cook. If you don't plan on cooking that day, you have a full day planned. And someone say, oh, by the way, once you're doing while you're doing all of that, just so you know, we're having like 3-5 people coming over. If you've planned to cook for your entire family, that's like more people you have to think about, and you're actually having to host people with zero plans, zero prep, and it's like 4 hours to the time. Honey, you're on your own.
Absolutely.
She needed to dress out, look good, and go out and have herself a dinner and come back really late to make sure they would have left. But the fact that he cancelled, and like she said, if they're always talking about each other, she would have heard them judge, like, hey, when we went to this person's place, like, they didn't host us, they didn't, I don't know, cook, no drinks, the place was really dirty, and all of that. So if she's heard them judging each other, she knows that she's about to get judged, and having zero prep time is like, nah. You don't have to do with that, so you don't. Also, it's not just tidying the house. We are not regularly stocked in food or drinks to have people over. Exactly. When I got home, I asked what he was planning on having for dinner, and he responded, I don't know. I guess it's good that they aren't coming over anymore. Now he's sulking, saying I'm the problem because I can't go with the flow.
Bruh.
I mean, we're all spontaneous, but some of this flow that involves me cleaning up, cooking, working, going to the shop to get stuff and prepare, and cleaning up after people, after having your own full day planned. That's not flow, that's work. That's not flow, that's work. Especially when it's just sprung up on you and you have zero plans for that. I have told him multiple times I just need a couple of days notice to get things in order, but he insists I am just difficult, uptight, and uncooperative.
What?
So am I the L? And the answer is like a general no. Like, can we all say together? No.
No, I'm good.
You are not. You're a normal person who does not like to be surprised with, I don't know, work. How about he springs up a vacation to Paris or something? We wouldn't mind that. Like, just show up and be like, hey, we're going here. And maybe it's something where she's like taken care of, pampered and cared for. So the top comment says, not the a-hole, the fact that he cancelled instead of doing the prep work and hosting on his own proves that he knows how much work is involved. Going with the flow, that's too good. If he doesn't want to do it, why should you? Absolutely gold. Oh my gosh, someone says, I pray this marriage doesn't find me. That's too good. Oh, Reddit people are crazy. Greatest response ever. I love the idea of bad relationships stalking the living like zombies in a horror movie. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Are you going to cook and clean if you just want to make sure you, well, go with the flow? I'll see you guys in the next video. Subscribe.